Hey everybody, it's been a little while since I've put my last video up, but I have been thinking about a few things over the last couple of weeks and what direction I want to go in and what I want to put up for myself. What am I looking to discuss? This video today can be summed up in one line. You create your own reality. Now that is a very strong statement. And many individuals around our planet would not believe that. Many would believe that some other entity or being or whatever has put us here for whatever purpose, controls the things that are going on, that we're a little bit like puppets in a play and we be the best that we can, we get the best out of our existence, and we do what we do, and at the end of the day, we have little, if no control over what goes on a daily basis. Remember this, there's no middle ground. Someone else either does everything to us or has created this or is in control of us, or we're in control of it ourselves, or if we're not in control of it ourselves and some other entity isn't in control of it, you could also believe that there is no reason for life, that it is just random luck that we've been created and that we exist. I've proven to myself that I create what happens to me, that it's me. It's what I put out is what comes back to me. Every single individual on this planet, whether they're aware of it or not, in my humble opinion, as an individual and as a part of the all that is, wants you to know that you also create your own reality. You can prove it to yourself. It is not something that is not provable. It is not just a blind faith comment. It is provable. When you set a goal for yourself, if you have achieved any goal in your life and you set that goal and that intent and then you achieved it, you created your own reality. It wasn't anyone else doing that. It was you. We all need to wake up to who we are. And that's just, again, my humble opinion. I'm just one person. But if we did all wake up to the reality that you create your own reality, our world would transform overnight. So here's an extended concept that I want to talk about that. I don't blindly believe it. I believe it because it's real. It's factually, genuinely real to me. I've proven this to myself. And there are many other people out there that believe this. One of the best ways to help you improve yourself and also prove that you change things yourself and you create your own reality is that it's about reflection. It's about understanding that everything in your life, everything that you see, everything that you see a perspective of around you has been put there and created by you. Why have you done that? Why would you do that? You do that because it's the best way to make yourself realize what you like and what you don't like, what you prefer your existence to be and what you prefer it not to be. We've all gone through bad creations and bad situations as we grew up, and other people coming in and treating us badly, etc., to different extents. We need to own it. We need to own the fact that we wanted all of those things to happen to ourselves. That's the hard thing for a lot of people to get their heads around. That things that were bad at the time actually were also created by us, because you don't get a positive rise through not experiencing the negative. In this reality, it's a playground for us to experience the different levels of emotions and understandings that we want to experience. And most people don't strive for the highest of the high unless they've been through some low experiences. It's the yin-yang effect, everyone. Okay? Life is balance. We are life. We are projecting what we need in our lives, but we also need to realize we're projecting the things around ourselves that we also want to step more into and create more positive and more abundance and more love and more positiveness. When you see something that annoys you and it instantly annoys you that, oh, that person cut me off when I was driving along in my car. Do you really want to respond like that? If you put that driver in his car and made him cut you off and made you brake hard and gave you a bit of a fright, if you actually take ownership of that after the fact or in the moment, after the fact, if you truly believe that and understand that to be true, then you're not frustrated about that person, because in reality, you're asking yourself to slow down. You're asking yourself, hey, put the brakes on. You're giving yourself a reflection of what your true self wants you to step more into, the you that you want to become. There's a lot of different ways you could look at that. You know, it's the understanding of synchronicity that, you know, that person cut you off, made you brake hard, slowed you up. But if you kept driving down that road at the same speed at the same time, you might have suddenly had a car come from the right-hand side or at a T intersection and bloody smashed into you. And because you had the other car cut in front of you, that braked you for a second and you missed the more major incident down the road. Understand that everything is connected. And if everything is connected, then we must not get frustrated with ourselves for creating something at the time that might not be to our liking. Step back from the incident and actually, or the experience, and understand that it's bigger. You've already created it all. Life is not about manifesting or trying to make something happen as much as it is understanding that you've already made infinite pathways for oneself that you can choose to hop onto whenever you decide that that's what I prefer in my life. What do you want to have happen in your life? Do you want better positive stuff? Start thinking about putting out better positive stuff. What you put out is what you get back. If you're a very negative person, you might find a lot of negative situations happening to yourself. But again, if you don't want that to be going on, you need to take ownership of that. You need to actually understand that you create everything that happens in your reality. There is no grey here. It is black or it is white. And when you prove one aspect, when you prove one aspect to yourself that you create what is going on, when you put something out and that happens for you, even doing a meditation and saying, I'd like to have a car park out the front of the local supermarket, and I know that it's really busy, but I want it to be there ready for me because I haven't got time. I need to get in and get out, so I need a car park, bang. And when you roll up to that supermarket and there's people everywhere, that car park happens to become free as soon as you roll up. I have done that so many times in my life, it's not funny. If you do that once for yourself, you have proven that you create your own reality to yourselves. You create your own reality. You have to dive into it. You have to start looking at life in that perspective. Once you've proven one thing, reflection is the main way to recognize what you like and what you don't like. When you realize you don't like something, your belief that is creating that is dissipated. You let it go. You've told yourself, I don't like that. I don't want to create that stuff in my life anymore. I want to do it in a different way. Because you're the master of your own reality. There is no imaginary being that's more powerful than you are. Empower yourself. Ask yourself for what you prefer. You create your own reality. We're going to talk more and more about this aspect because it's the waking up process of people around us. It's the waking up of this planet. It's the smoke and mirrors are disappearing, everyone. Wake up. You create your own reality. Craig's World rocks. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.